You want to see something amazing? Yeah. This is all about our wonderful Wizard of Oz. Do you know how he got here? No. From the sky in a balloon. See?
That, of course, is a scene from the blockbuster movie Wicked, but long before Elphaba defied gravity on stage and on screen, she was a young girl known as Elphie Thropp. Gregory Maguire is the New York Times bestselling author of more than a dozen novels, including Wicked. His latest book is Elphie, A Wicked Childhood, which follows Elphaba's early life and destiny to become the Wicked Witch of the West. And Gregory Maguire joins us now. Gregory, so great to have you here.
Thank you, Tony. Really glad to be here.
You took your hat off, and I imagine all the imaginings just bursting forth from your mind.
Well, this is my poppy-colored hat, so
it's
you know
beautiful.
I put it on if I need to have a little bit more inspiration.
But it's an amazing thing to just have to sit in front of a keyboard or a typewriter or a pen, a pad and paper, and conceive of a world that becomes so much in the aftermath.
Well, it sounds like the biography of somebody who needs to be institutionalized, doesn't it? Because I do live in my head quite a bit. And yet, I find that if I go spelunking in the caves of my imagination, I can get jewels and bring them out and serve them up to my publisher, who then distributes them around the world.
And fans and readers and viewers are very happy about that. But the Elphaba that they see on screen now, the kind of lovable Elphaba, wasn't the original Elphaba. Tell us about that.
Oh, no, but you know, you were raised with Margaret Hamilton. She was a famous star of a movie that also had some child star, I forget her name. You know, Margaret Hamilton. I'll get you when you little doll.
Oh, I do know that one.
Okay, thank you. I thought, yeah, clearly.
You were looking at the blank look in my eyes. Yeah. Okay.
Everyone's like,
Yeah, right.
is.
Yeah, right. So I grew up with her as sort of my wicked stepmother, in a sense, because she burst into our households through the black and white TV screens when I was 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 on an annual schedule. And when she came, we all wet the sofa. Because
Really?
she was so scary.
She was.
And her team of flying monkeys were not all singing, all dancing chorus boys.
No.
They were scary. She lived in my imagination. She threatened me. I dreamed about her. And I had to vanquish her, in a sense, from my childhood litany of demons and terrors. We all have people we're scared of.
Yeah.
I was also scared of Hitler, and I was scared of peanuts, because I heard once somebody died of eating one. So.
But you literally, this was someone who haunted you, this character.
Yes, but I was haunted for more than one reason. I wasn't just haunted because she actually was played brilliantly by Margaret Hamilton. I was haunted because I could see by the time I was about 9 that she was possibly the only truth teller in that story.
Really?
That the wizard lied behind his curtain about the powers he had, and Glinda lied because she knew that Dorothy could go home with the ruby slippers from the moment Dorothy arrived. All the grown-ups were lying to her, except for the witch who told her what she thought. Wasn't nice, but it was honest.
So I want to read the dedication to this book.
Okay.
It is for Idina Menzel and Cynthia Erivo, and for all of the Elphabas past and to come. And you're tapping your heart with your beautiful poppy-colored hat. What does it mean to you that Elphaba has taken on this? She's a phenomenon, and to have these people like Cynthia Erivo, like Idina Menzel play her.
It means the world to me. Of course, it means several worlds to me. One does not go into the arts as a writer thinking that one is ever going to be able to afford even heat after 7 o'clock, you know, in the morning. You have to turn everything off and save money. But I somehow...
Were you ever in that situation?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I had a cold water walk-up, you know, like most people starting
But
out.
affording to pay, having trouble paying the bills?
A little bit,
Yeah.
But I had this sense that there was enough inside me if I could only find a way to bring it out. You remember that bottom of Act 1 number where Elphaba sings, "Something has changed within me. Something is not the same." Well, I kind of felt I could sing that if I had Stephen Schwartz to write me the score. I had something to change within me, and I had something to change the world with.
You've changed Broadway. The movie, of course, is a huge hit. Cynthia Erivo as a black Elphaba.
Oh, gosh.
Did you ever imagine this would be played by a black actor, especially given, and Cynthia's talked about this theme of otherness that Elphaba feels, that so many black women and black people feel sometimes?
Well, I did not imagine that originally, but it makes total sense to me. And when I heard she'd been cast, I was like the Grinch whose heart grew 3 sizes, you know, too large that particular day. Idina Menzel is a wonderful person, and her voice, which is a mix of velvet and gravel, has one way to do it, and Cynthia Erivo is like bourbon and fine, fine sand from the Caribbean. It's a different.
That's a writer, ladies and
yeah,
gentlemen.
it's a different sound. They're both persuasive. They're both accurate, and they both build the character for me in my mind. So she keeps growing, and that's why Elphie.
Gregory Maguire, it's a beautiful mind that you have there. It's nice to live inside of it. You can read the novels. A new one is out. It's called Elphie, A Wicked Childhood, on sale right now.